Hello, ladies. So welcome to my masterclass, 5 days to the most amazing life. So welcome. Thank you for being here. I am going to start the presentation. It is 2 o'clock now. So let's share the slide deck with you. So my name is Beverly. I am a certified health and wellness coach, and my company is Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. And my masterclass today is how to live your best life in the next 5 days. And the tagline for my coaching program is Step into Dazzling Health. So we'll go farther. The next slide. So a little housekeeping. First of all, I want to say again, hello and welcome. I'm so excited that you're joining me today, and welcome to my masterclass. And the masterclass is entitled How to Change Your Life in the Next 5 Days. And we're going to do that by getting a healthier body. So my name again is Beverly. I'm a certified health and wellness coach, and my company is Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. I am so happy to have you here in my masterclass today. So let's get a few housekeeping things out of the way. So I request that you would shut off your cell phones so they won't be distracted. Put them on airplane mode. If you have any questions, we can engage. If there's a small group, if not, then I would ask that you would put your questions in the chat and I will address them. So first of all, I have to go through the disclaimer and I will read it in its entirety. This information is being provided to you for educational and information purposes only. It is being provided to educate you about how to care for your body, and that you use this information as a self-help tool for your own use so you can reach your own health goals. It is not intended to treat or cure any specific illness and is not to replace the guidance of your own medical practitioner or healthcare provider. This information is to be used at your own risk and your own judgment. If you suspect you have a medical problem, I urge you to take the appropriate attention and seek medical advice from your doctor or a medical institution. So first, let's talk about how you can discover your best version of yourself. So you are here to learn about how to change your life in the next 5 days by getting a healthier body. You will learn my 3 secrets to a successful detoxification, the best way to approach a healthier, leaner lifestyle without being overwhelmed with where you are and how to start, how to manage your hormones and health by bringing harmony to your body, especially during menopause, how to avoid the biggest mistakes of jumping into a weight loss program to revamp your health and restore your confidence. So this is for you, and this is how I pre-qualify you so you'll know if you're in the right place. So this training is for you if you desire to improve your health and to lose weight, if you are over medicated and you want to eliminate the pharmaceutical overload, and if you want results, then this is the place for you. If you ever found this to be a situation for you, you're uncomfortable in your body and you want to drop some dress sizes, if you struggle with portion control and you want to eat properly and nourish your body, if you've ever worried about belly fat and you want to take control of this expanding waistline, or if you've ever been afraid to get on the scale. If you know that you want to eliminate diets and junk food and just start with a healthy eating plan, or if you're tired of just being sick and tired, then if that's the case, I have some answers for you here. So imagine how you would feel if you have a report from the doctor and it is a major improvement from your last visit. If you see your clothes on your body hanging loosely than it was before. If you find that you can walk across the parking lot to your car without being exhausted and out of breath. What if you could use less medications and feel better? What if you need to convince people that you didn't have weight loss surgery, that you lost the weight naturally? How would that make you feel? Can you imagine if you could achieve portion control by eliminating excess eating and overindulging and satisfying your body with healthy, nutritionally dense food? What if you could shop for smaller clothing that's a size lower or more because you slimmed down? How would that make you feel? Well, I'm here to share my story about my concern of approaching your health in the most holistic way possible. So this can be a little emotional, so I'll try to keep it brief so we can not go into the deep tears and emotional challenges that I had to work through. So first of all, I had a sibling who was going through a health crisis for a large portion of her life. She ended up going in and out of the hospital. She was on so many medications. She had this like pill box, and it had like the days of the week on it, and she had several of those pill boxes, and she was just taking all this medication and going in and out of the hospital, and just I feel like she was in a drug-induced coma and just living. So that made me feel as if she wasn't able to go through a healing process, that this medication was masking that, and that she was just being pulled along this journey in a state of over medication. And the end result is that she was unable to manage this toxic overload, and her organs did shut down, and she has transitioned. And to me, this is something that did not have to happen. I felt that a more holistic approach would have prevailed. There were other individuals who were dealing with similar types of health crisis, and they chose a route that was much more organic and holistic, and they still managed to be in this life with us when my sister was not. So that was a big eye opener to me, that let's try to find a path of dealing with medical situations the most natural, holistic way possible, over relying on the medical community that is out to take advantage of our situation and make money on us by providing so much drugs that are produced in laboratories. And I'm not saying that sometimes those don't serve us, but overall, I think the first approach for me and my business working with clients, that this has actually served them to reach their goals in their health. So I want to share some stats here. It says a study on worldwide mortality and disease shows that in 2017, 11 million deaths and 255 million disabled adjusted life years, which is the daily acronym, were due to poor diet. So you can have a great opportunity to turn around your health by first seeking food as medicine. So that is the first one. And this is the second one. In the United States, most people fall short of the recommended amount of various food groups. More than 80% of Americans' diets are low in vegetables, fruit, and dairy, according to a 2025 dietary guidelines for Americans. So there's a link there. If you want that, reach out to me and I can provide you that in its entirety. So we're going to look at mistakes or myth. So you might think that creating a healthy lifestyle program is hard. You might find that the biggest mistake can be doing this on your own rather than doing this with an accountability partner. With working with my clients, they've been able to achieve profound results in the 5-day detox. So I would say creating a healthy lifestyle program is hard. That's a myth. That can be done. The biggest mistake of not having an accountability partner, I would say that that is definitely one that is a mistake, because if you have an accountability partner, this can keep you on track and you can get the results you need because you have somebody there that's partnering with you to get your outcome. The next one is achieving the results in my 5-day program. That is absolutely a true statement. It is not a myth. Many of my clients have received everything that they were looking for in the program and far exceeded that. So this is something that can be attainable for you as well. You might think that achieving your health goal is impossible based on your past performance. The biggest mistake that I personally see is comparing yourself to others on this journey of health and wellness. And the reality is that with an outline plan that removes toxicity from your food, that you will release the weight and become healthier. So basically, a health goal is impossible. That's not true. It can be possible no matter what your past results were. The biggest mistake that I see is comparing yourself to others. True, very true. I definitely see that happening. And releasing toxicity, definitely something that is true, because if you release the toxicity, your body will become healthier. So the next one, number 3, is like, you might think it's impossible to lose weight during menopause. I will stop you right now and say that is a myth. You can lose weight in menopause. I am definitely here to show that it's worked. And I have several other clients that have lost weight during menopause. So the biggest mistake that I see is women that are not knowledgeable of how to shift the nutritional load that is required during menopause. So that is a major mistake that I see taking place. I've worked with clients who've lost weight during the holiday season with their hectic work schedule, and my client did lose 30 pounds during the holiday season in a period of like 6 weeks. So that myth has been dispelled. You can lose weight during menopause. So let's talk about a detox. So my secret to achieving good health, especially during menopause, is detoxification. So in this masterclass, I will show you my detox secret so you can achieve the best life and be the healthiest in 5 days. So why is detoxification important? Detoxification is a normal part of the body's daily process, just like your heartbeat, your lungs, breathing, your stomach breaks down food. Your body is working to remove toxins and pollutants and chemicals and waste throughout your body every single day. So the primary way that your body does this is through your liver, your lungs, your skin, and your kidneys. So you might be wondering about what this means for you. Well, unfortunately, the truth is we are living in an extremely toxic environment. We're exposed to harmful toxins every day in the water that we drink, the water we shower with, the electronic devices we use, our computers, our cell phones, the off-gassing of these chemicals, even toxic chemicals that we use around our home for cleaning. As women, when we use our beauty products, they are full of toxins. So toxins are everywhere, even in the food that we eat and what we drink. It is everywhere. So that's why it's important to take advantage of doing a detoxification to purge these things. So here's the thing. Because we are exposed to all of these toxins on a consistent basis, our bodies get overwhelmed. When our bodies get overwhelmed, these toxic chemicals no longer serve us and we have to get them flushed out. And instead of letting them reside in our tissue, our bodies try to protect them and put them inside fat cells, which is also formed around mucus. So it prevents us from getting sick. But the problem is this is maintained in our bellies and we end up with this expanded waistline, which is definitely not the goal that we're looking towards. And we become sluggish. So a detox can help us get rid of these hitchhiking toxins because it allows your body to break through these chemical loads and dump them into our bloodstream where we can expel them from our bodies. So detoxification continuing, if you don't take the time to help our bodies clean out, then we will continue to be tired. We will have the belly bloat. We will experience crazy food cravings, that 3 p.m. crash. You will have this inconsistent digestion. The weight will creep up on you and you can find yourself looking in the closet and you have 2 different sizes of clothes. So if you're dealing with any of these symptoms, I would definitely say it's time for you to schedule a detox. Fortunately, it is spring, it is here. So spring is a great time to do a detox because many of the foods that we have in the springs are is high in detoxification properties like your asparagus, your lettuce, your spinach, your parsley, your watercress, your little dandelion. Like all of these things are here to serve us because the seasons has changed, and this can help you certainly deliciously go through a detox. So you need to think about committing to a detox, and happy to support you in my 5-day detox program. So I'm going to share one of my secrets. So number one, everybody's body is unique, and detoxification results can vary from person to person. So focusing on what other people are doing in their detox will not necessarily serve you. And the answer is it can be downright dangerous trying to do something that somebody's doing in a detoxification, because you don't know what they've been doing all along, and just watching them do something or something that they should and you try to do it will not necessarily give you the same results. So if you're new to detoxifying, then you might have to wonder like what an extreme program would be like and what would it take to have good results. Well, I would say an extreme detoxification is definitely not the thing to do. That's the worst thing that you can do for your body, because it can put your body into a state of shock, and your body can focus. Your body's usually focusing on one thing specifically, not usually, it's only focused on one thing, and that's keeping you alive. So anything that's extreme, your body's going to contract. So when you jump into a extreme detoxification without preparation or previous experience, your body goes into a crisis. And when your body goes into a crisis, the last thing it wants to do is create extra work for itself. Instead, what it's going to do is slow down to preserve energy, bring the metabolism down, not burn as many calories, and hold on to fat, because this is what it does to keep you alive. So yikes, that's definitely not what we want to happen. We want the exact opposite to happen. So what to do instead? Trust your instinct and your body. Although detoxification isn't always comfortable, most of us can tell the difference between a little discomfort and something that is really wrong. So if you tried detoxing before and you felt super sick the whole time, and you just knew in your gut that something wasn't right, then that's your body talking to you. And it's okay to say no thanks to that type of detoxification because it doesn't sit right for you. In fact, there's nothing wrong with you. It simply means that this isn't the right detox for you, and our bodies are all different, and we need different types of processes to detoxificate our bodies. So if you haven't detoxed before, or if you're struggling to find the detox that's right for you, I encourage you to try the detoxification that's built around a lot of detoxifying foods rather than restricting and depriving your body of food. So these kinds of detoxes are effective and can actually be better for you because you stick to a whole program instead of giving up halfway and even finding yourself in a situation that you're in a panic to run into your pantry and eat something that just doesn't serve you. So number two, doing the right type of detox during the right season. So have you ever noticed that sometimes people try to do these huge overhauls with their health and wellness during January? This is just a couple of weeks into a new year after they've spent many, many months overindulging. Well, what do you think is going to happen? This is a drastic shift during the darkest, coldest time of the year. So I know many people are trying to drop that weight that they gained over the holidays, but this is just an extreme diet, and it sets you up for disaster and failure. And that's why most people don't end up sustaining these diets very long. So the problem with doing an all juice cleanse in the winter, when our bodies is in winter, there's a cellular process that's going on. So our bodies are preparing for winter. So the goal is to have these foods that are comforting, that are sustaining, and that are able to process in the body a lot slower. So if you think about your soups and your stews, these are foods that are slow cooking, and they have that nourishment you need, but it's just not, juicing that's just, you down a couple of juice shots and then you're bouncing off the wall, but it just doesn't serve you during the winter season. You have to look at what's happening in your environment and eat for those seasons. So one of the things that I would share with you is that one of the things that we focus on in our detox program is just eating foods that are in your ecosystem. Go to your local farmers markets and go to your stores that get produce from the local area, because those foods have things in it to support your microbiome, to keep you balanced and keep your body in the peak state of health. Okay. So let's go to what to do instead. Green juices and smoothies are really powerful tools when it comes to detoxification, but used in the spring and summer are better. So when you're looking for the right detoxes, be sure to look for the role that the season plays in detoxification. So I've discovered for myself that my clients that are doing extreme detoxification once a year is not particularly effective. In fact, I found that usually when this happens with the best of intention, most people fall off of these detoxes halfway through. So I'd rather see you dedicate a full 5 days that you can do that has real foods than sticking to something extreme where you end up just falling off the bandwagon and again having something that doesn't serve you, like, oh my God, I gotta have a grilled cheese sandwich. So we wanna do it for the right season. So the third one is to approach your detox as a chance to reset your eating habits and a way to celebrate your body, not as a punishment, but as something that is going to be fulfilling to you rather than punishing you or having you feel like you're suffering. So I used to look at detoxing as something that was overwhelming. I realized in order to have a successful detox, the better approach would be doing something that wasn't a punishment, something that had high value to it and provided me with self-care. So women often get caught up in talking about other people's processes, and it falls along the wayside when they can't come up with following their friends. So the problem with that is when you don't take care of yourself, you eventually run out of energy, and everyone else around you, you know, you can't support them. So you simply can't pour from an empty pitcher. So what that means is that if you've given everything else and you have nothing in the picture, then you're depleted. You can't give from a place that you don't have any reserves. So instead, if you're running on empty, then it's time to switch gears and give yourself some attention. So what to do instead? Using detox as a time to recharge, to renew your body, your mind, and your soul. So clients have shared their experience of transformation in their life that revolved around more than just food. So the really cool thing about allowing yourself to look at a detox as a way of filling your empty picture and renewing and rejuvenating is the capacity to show up for yourself and to provide growth that's exponential. So when you look good, you feel good, there's this outrageous amount of energy that happens. And this is something that I've seen over and over again in my women in the 5-day detox program. So I'd like to share a few testimonials with you for clients who have gone through the 5-day detox in the past year. So the first one is going to be Sharon. She says, I really enjoyed my journey this week, learning how to create my meals. Yay, I can do this. By eating clean, my back doesn't hurt when I get up in the morning. Also, getting back into the gym is a big step. So this was a part of the detox team. So praying that I continue this habit of health and wellness. And she gives all praises. So she did a magnificent job in the program. So the second testimonial is by Deborah. And she said, I had the pleasure of participating in a summer 5-day detox program with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. And I can say it was eye-opening for me, learning how to prepare and eat healthy meals. And they actually were good, and they actually were good to taste. We prepared our own meals to help develop the mindset in eating healthier. If you know me, I eat out a lot. This was a week that taught me about investing in time in my own health by eating like I want to live a long life, and completely changed my mindset. I felt so much better, had energy, and hadn't had that in years. So thank you, Beverly, for your knowledge and understanding and working with me and the ladies. And again, Deborah was outstanding in the program. She was one of the ones that initially said, well, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to try. And she had amazing results. So the third one I will share here is from Pat, and it says, good results can result from detoxing your thinking. The detox journey continues to have an impact on fasting blood sugars and continue to improve. I've seen and experienced a healthy related improvement worth the investment. It's been a jump start to what can be a future steady journey to healthier you. And that was from Pat. So I appreciate Pat's share. And the fourth one, and this is the final one that I'll share, is from Sabrina. And it says, the 5-day summer detox program has been a game changer for me. I was able to eat some of the things I love and try new food that tasted great. Best of all, I lost 10 pounds. It also was about changing my mindset. Once that happened, the rest follows. And I will let you know that Bree went on to continue to use the tools that she learned in the 5-day detox. And she had lost, the last time I touched bases with her was maybe about a week or so ago, and she's lost nearly 60 pounds. So this works, ladies, this works. So what if you can imagine the following? What if you can imagine losing 10 pounds in 5 days? What if you can imagine losing 30 pounds in 6 weeks? What if you can imagine losing 50 pounds in 6 months? These are actually doable because these are results of my clients. So if you could imagine the following, that your A1C levels come down and your doctor changes your insulin. What if you can eliminate the aches and pains that you've been dealing with and you feel younger? What if you can increase your level of energy and feel more energized and accomplish more throughout your day? This can happen, ladies. I've seen it with my clients. What if you can imagine having a restful night's sleep and awaking fully energized and enthusiastic about your day? This has happened to one of my clients who was having trouble sleeping, and when she eliminated all of the toxic foods, she was able to sleep very well. And I can say the same thing for myself because I am a self-proclaimed workaholic. And when I go through the detox, which I do right along with the ladies, I sleep so much better. I really focus and make the attention of getting a good night's sleep. So I try to go to bed earlier. So it's like, it definitely makes a difference. So what if you could imagine living your best life in the next 5 days? It can be done. We kick off very soon. So what have you learned here? So first of all, we are exposed to toxins on a consistent basis, and the detox can rid our bodies of toxins so we can eliminate the food cravings, lose weight, and become energized. Improving the quality of our sleep for renewed rest and repair of our bodies, eliminating the unhealthy food cravings, and nourishing our bodies with nutritious foods. So here's one more thing that you've learned. You have the option now to take control of your body, because I've given you some tools that makes it easier for you to figure this out on your own. You can do that, or you can do it a fast track way of living your best life in the next 5 days by doing the following. How many of you can see yourself going and doing this with the need of having somebody to support you? So you have 3 choices. 1 is to do nothing and continue the struggle that you've been on for a while. 2, you can do it alone, but most likely you won't because you're actually here visiting for more information. Or 3, you can allow somebody to work alongside you who has a vested interest and want to see you achieve the results. So how many of you would say you need some help with this? Let me know. Yes, I need help with this. Well, I would love to support you with this. So we are launching our final 5-day detox, and it kicks off on March the 28th and goes through April the 1st. So it's 5 days. So I would encourage you to take action, reach out to me and let's partner and get you to your goals. So I will include the link to register for the 5-day detox. If you have any questions, I am here to support you. Otherwise, if everything's there that you need, click on the link, jump in the program, and I will see you very soon, okay? All the best, ladies. Thank you for being here. And please share this with someone who possibly needs to have some support in this area along with you. So take care. Any questions? I'm Beverly with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching, and I can just a phone call away or a link away so we can jump on to a Zoom. I'm here to serve you, especially if you're going through menopause. I have the answer for you. So we'll talk later, ladies. Okay? Bye.